Alright, friends. Let's try this again. We were having some technical sound issues that have now been fixed. You all should now be able to hear the game and me. And I can hear the game and me. So we should be good. We can get this stream rolling. Thank you. I appreciate you and everything you do. You keep me rolling.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long in this world.
All right.
Never look a trapper in the eye.
So like I was saying the first time,
Something else.
we are working through Far Harbor.
Food and
Our...
dock and back.
It's okay.
Great shot.
I'm scraping.
We have a couple things. We have this side quest, which I think is what we're going to do. And then we still have like the main quests that we can do. Remove that marker. We've got several locations around the map that we can get. And we still have that smaller side quest at Cliff's Edge Hotel. So our goal is to... My overall arcing goal of being in Far Harbor is to max affinity with Old Longfellow so that I do not have to take him to the mainland, but I can make sure we are friends with him. Now,
Don't let the island catch you off
here
guard.
is
Buy my guns.
something. Okay, so Old Longfellow,
Great
a
shot.
few things he likes. One of the things he likes is when you drink alcohol with him. So I don't drink or do any like enhancing drugs or anything in
Protect your loved
Fallout.
ones with my
So I'm
gun.
trying to max out his affinity without having to do that. But if I get toward the end here
Great job, Scott.
and I still haven't gotten max affinity with him,
You're
we
from
might
the
have to
Commonwealth,
resort
right?
to drinking. Okay.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
So, why don't we start this by
Make it quick. What's the plan?
checking our relationship
Are
with him.
things all right between us?
You ain't the worst Commonwealth scabber I've met, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. So he doesn't hate us, but he's not the best. You're not a lightweight and alcohol's legal. I mean, that's fair. Like, I just don't use like enhancing things in Fallout. Like, I just don't do that. Anything that like enhances an ability or even like decreases, like it's just something that I don't do. It's part of my game style. It's how I play. But I think, yeah, but I think if I drink,
That was all I had.
and I
Right.
just like drink in a bar with him and I'm not like out doing something, then maybe it'll be okay. But I'm gonna make it through
People only got the clothes
the
on their
rest of
back.
Far Harbor before I make that decision, because I could still max out my affinity with him without doing that. Yeah,
Guns,
no
guns.
drinking and shooting. Exactly. So like if I just like don't drink and then go do other stuff, it should be fine. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think what we should first do is travel to Old Longfellow's house and at least get set up at his house, because that's one of the settlements and we have not been there. Yeah, and so here's the thing. If I have to like drink or do some kind of like enhancement drug or something and it's for a quest line, like that's a little bit different because I can't avoid that. Like there are times in Fallout 4 where you like pick something up and you drink it and it's just part of a quest and it doesn't really do anything. You don't get any like negative side effects for it or anything like that. So like if it's something like that, that's fine. but I don't want to do it by choice. Does that make sense? So that's really my goal, is to not like do that kind of stuff by choice. But if I have to max out my affinity with Old Longfellow, then we might do that. I have maxed out my affinity with him in in previous playthroughs, maybe not recent ones, but previous playthroughs. So I know it's possible to max my affinity out with him without drinking, because I've done that. But I've also taken him like to the mainland and things, and I don't want to take him to the mainland. I would rather, you know, this is where he's from. I want to keep him as part of this area. Alright, so I've at least found his house. Can go through and see what there is in here to take.
And Dublin's fair city, and the girls are so pretty. I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone.
I love that he just randomly sings. Alright. I don't know if we can get in this boat or if this is just like not something I can get in. No, I don't think so. Okay. But another thing that he likes is when you kill... Hello? Are there other people? I like other people. He likes it when you kill the, like, sea creatures. So, like, gulpers, anglers, fog crawlers. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. We were having some technical difficulties that are now fixed. Okay. So anytime I see like a gulper or an angler or any like island creature, I need to take that out because he likes that when you take those out. So we'll need to do that. I think Mirelurks also count with that. Like he just doesn't like the creatures of the island. So I'll work on taking those out. Okay, let's get on with our quest here. Our quest is to collect 3 Mirelurk... Oh, what are they called? Mirelurk carapaces? I do not know how to say that word. Carapaces? Carapaces. That sounds right. Carapaces. So... if I need to collect 3 of them, I would assume that I would have to kill 3 Mirelurks. And that will help, because that is what we're trying to do. Max out our affinity. When we get to Nuka World, there is Porter Gage that we will take as our companion. And I will also want to max affinity with him. Ah! I'm glad that I don't, like... die underwater. I was not expecting just like all of these random Mirelurks to pop out all of a sudden. Like, I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. I knew that I was coming here to fight Mirelurks, but... Ooh, let's play that.
something. He says he saw something peering up at him from under the baseboards.
Are you kidding me? He's a grown man, for God's sake.
There we go. Here's one.
Too old to be jumping at the boogie.
Here's two.
Maybe, but he's refusing to do his chores.
Oh,
On top
we
of
gotta
that,
kill
Rowan keeps hiding in the water and jumping out at him. Scares him half to death.
Fine. Go round up those chuckleheads. I'll have a talk with them both. This place will fall apart without me, I swear. Oh, for crying out loud. This thing is still recording. Luke, how the hell do you make this thing stop?
Big red button, Mark. Stop recording.
He couldn't figure that out, apparently.
I knew that.
Okay.
Okay, lunkheads. Listen up. These here are the chores for the
Let's
month.
go this
Only
way.
making one of these, so pass it around. And no, I will not
There
be
he is.
changing my mind again. So stop asking, Braun. Luke, you're in charge of fishing, cleaning fish, and cooking fish. Just about anything to do with fish. That's your job. Okay? Rowan, you're on Bill.
There we go.
Loose or torn up. I'm not sure what's getting it, but fix it. Braun, you've got brush removal again. Gotta clear our line of sight. And yes, you may have to work at night, you big baby. I don't care what you hear. I pulled day guard duty again. We'll swap around at night, same as last month. Even you, Braun, don't even start whining. That's it. If you don't like it, tough.
Carrying too much.
This is how we get things done around here. What?
Okay.
Is this thing still on? Damn it! Is it this button? No, of course not. I swear, I'm gonna throw this thing in the water. Ah!
Not happy about that. I don't need that. Drop that. That helps. Alright. We've got this one.
Hello? Luke, is this thing on?
Yeah, boss. We're rolling.
All right, good. Now get back to work. I can take it from here. This here is Ray Husky, leader of the Husky family, rightful owner of the land previously known as Haddock Cove. These here tapes are mine as well. We've torn enough scrap wood and metal from the nearby houses to build an outpost on the water and really make a go of it here. We built this thing big and tall enough. We'll be able to see pests coming from a good distance off. No one will be able to catch us with our pants down. Ray Husky, signing off.
Aw. They were trying so hard.
How the hell do you turn this thing off? There's a million buttons on this stupid thing. Screw it, I'm just gonna unplug it.
Carrying too much again. Let's see if I can get rid of some stuff here. Let's see. Should have sold some of this while I was in town. It's okay. Let's go ahead and do our level up. Let's see. If I do have to drink in order to max my affinity with Longfellow, I can take the Party Girl perk, and then I won't get addicted. But I'm not going to use that unless I have to. Let's raise our health. Like that. Alright, let's keep going here.
Eyes open, something stalking us.
Yeah, buddy, I know. That certainly makes things a little easier. Alright, let's heal here. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Let's see what we've gotten. Got a Cavalier's Combat Armor right leg, reduces damage while blocking or sprinting by 15%. Okay with that. Oh, we can pick up our other Caprice. Carapace. Ah, man. Whew. Chameleon Combat Armor left leg. Enemies have a harder time detecting you while you're sneaking and not moving. Alright. Alright. I need to get to old Longfellow over there so that I can give him some stuff and then we can travel back to town.
Hey,
Yeah. Sure, here's what I got.
Alright, let's see. We can have that. And that's enough. We'll take care of that. Okay. Let's see if there's anywhere I haven't looked through yet. Over here. Oh, there's another one. Let's see.
This is Brian Husky. And this is
Sounds
probably
rough.
my last record. Oh, jeez. I could see my friggin' guts here. They came up from underneath us. Big, huge freaking firelurks. Tons of them. The dead fish and chub must have lured them to us. Oh, God. My leg. The rest are dead. All dead. We got pitched right now. And I saw Rowan screaming while another one pulled him under. His eyes. Jesus, his eyes. I went to get Braun,
and found some huge fish and thing eating what was left of him. He clawed me right across my guts before I could get a shot off. Oh, jeez. This place was impenetrable. We could see anyone coming for miles. Underwater goddamn fish monsters.
Man, that sucks.
I just hope. Oh, God, no. Oh, it found me. No. 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 You get back. Get away from me. Ah! Ah! Oh, God. Is this thing still recording? You've got to be kidding me!
He still couldn't get the recording to stop. Oh, that sucks. Well, they were just trying to live out here and it just didn't work for them. Poor guys. It's a hard life out here in the wasteland. Like, it's not great. And they were trying their best and they did not succeed. All right, let's go back to town. Alright, let's sell some stuff.
Stranger, you need odds, ends, junk, or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Let's deal.
Happily.
Alright, let's start with... Do I have any weapons I can sell him? No. The answer to that question is no. Okay. Do I have... Alright, let's see. Alright. Good there. That frees up some of our carrying
Cutting
weight.
carapaces is a dirty job. The pay will be worth it.
Will it?
I got
Will
your
the pay be
Mirelurk
worth it?
carapaces. Finally, it's done. Everything that can be welded.
Are they just not
duct
working
taped,
with
or
the Roomba?
superglued to the damn dots, all there. Feels like I can finally sit a spell and relax. Take this. It's well earned.
Enjoy the break, Mariner.
I wonder how long before some sad sap gets a splinter in their wee toe and it's up to me to fix it. Take care, Mainlander.
Oh, are you okay? Ooh, Defender's harpoon gun. That's exciting. I'm might give that to old Longfellow. Where is he at?
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Bring it on, Island. I can take it.
Buddy,
Fresh
where you
shipment.
at?
All your medical and food.
Oh, there he
needs.
is. Wait. Come back.
Old Longfellow
Hey.
knows what he's
What?
about.
Swapping supplies.
We sure are, sir. I'm gonna give you this harpoon gun. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay, so now that we've done that, I think we should try. Let me see here. I have 15,000 caps. So we're gonna go do the Cliff's Edge Hotel quest. I'm hoping, because I don't actually know, I'm hoping that I have stockpiled enough caps so that I don't have to go back in there at some point after I've done it. Well, I'm glad you'll live. I would rather that be the case. I don't want anything to happen to you. Okay. Alright, so we've cleared out our inventory. We've got a few caps stockpiled. I'm not going to say a lot because it's not really a lot, but let's go try to do this quest. We'll see what we can do. I do know that we're going to be fighting ghouls. I don't know that this is really the best. We're just fighting ghouls until we get into the vault. Because it's a vault. That'll work. I've got a lot of ammo there. That'll be fine. It's good against ghouls. Has a good scope. Good amount of combat. Okay. Some of the ghouls are relatively high level, but I think we're a high enough level where it doesn't matter. And there is our robot. She's gonna help us go through the hotel too, so the ghouls won't be so bad.
The hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
Very good. This way.
Ghouls. Alright. I like him having that weapon. Does pretty good. Right away. Lucky metal right leg. +2 luck. That's always nice. You know what? I do think... Let's see here. Let's see. Left leg. Right arm. Alright. You need to make a... After this quest, I'm going to make a trip back to my... we'll go to Sanctuary. Drop off some of this legendary stuff I'm just carrying around. Just taking up space in my inventory. Okay, she's that way. And make sure I check everything. Yeah.
Come on, show yourself. Take that. Run off and don't come back.
Love that. Okay. Alright. Let's go, robot.
Nice.
Thanks, guys, for taking those.
I got your back.
You got my back? Because it seemed like you were looking at me. And you also got ran up on, so... Do you have my back? Seems like... Probably not.
Sweet.
Well, and what's next?
I always think it's funny when they don't move. Oh my gosh. What was that? Didn't even blow up. Like... You know, I don't actually, like... When I run up on them, it's because I'm trying to loot them and then they just stay there. Because even if I don't kill it, ghouls especially still have like pretty decent loot. Like they'll have like some ammo or some bottle caps or like something. So I always loot ghouls. And I was just trying to run up on him to do that. And he was still with the living. Partially. Because, I mean, how living can you actually be as a ghoul, so... Like this one, like, I don't know that he's... I think that is a glitch, maybe? Like, I can't imagine that they put that in... Yes. I am. When it comes to Fallout 4 here. Ooh. There we go. That one had a skull by its name. Rotting Feral Ghoul. You are having a hard time. he like beating on the wall?
Come on, let's get this over. You're done. Guess we got no choice. You're giving me no choice.
That one is a rough one. Alright. I like him having that sledgehammer. He obviously does pretty good with it. Oh. Cool, thanks. See, this guy. Like, he's alive, but he's not moving. It's gotta be a glitch. Like, there's gotta be a glitch that causes that. Because they didn't just do that on purpose. There's no way.
Don't you worry.
Got
I see you turning into a ghoul. I'll put a bullet in you quick.
Good to know. Thanks. It's good to know old Longfellow here has no issues putting a bullet in us if we turn. I think he is confusing ghouls and zombies though. I think some people of the wasteland don't know the difference between ghouls and zombies. Follow the trail of old money.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
I do.
After you, the elevator is right there.
I'm gonna save. Far too many times have I gotten on elevators and then gotten stuck. Because Bethesda. It's good to know elevator music still exists in this hotel. Alright, we are in this part of the hotel now. I don't think there are any more ghouls. So we are at Vault 118. So we get to meet the inhabitants of Vault 118.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Alright.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they are very worried.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high.
Okay.
They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
Okay.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me? Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Well,
Our friend is
now,
dead,
how do you
Mr.
like to
Arvina.
eat your
Have you
kibble
no
in here?
respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse than
if I may. That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Alright.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings.
So we
You are
have
free to question
our
the
crime
residents,
scene here.
but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay. So we have our crime scene. We can examine different things.
Is this blood?
Okay.
It looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
And we can, I mean, there's blood just kind of leading to this big pile of blood. And we can take the fence buster.
Yes. A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here? Red paint?
Okay.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Okay, so we want to ask questions. Our goal here is to figure out who committed the murder. So, you know, kind of like Clue. We're gonna play Clue in Fallout here. Let's ask. Let's tell him we found the murder weapon.
The murder weapon.
Oh no.
I like how dramatic our character
That's
is.
the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Alright, so we need to talk to Mr. McKinney.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
So Ezra, the victim, was the person that financed the hotel.
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to...
I'm glad this robot is telling us how to do our job as a detective.
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Nope. I think we're done talking to him. Okay.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Our character has such dramatic things.
Guess someone else felt the same way about brains and machines as I do.
Alright,
That is to
so
say, I ain't fond of the idea.
let's just explore.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Okay, that's all he says. We'll just kind of explore around, see if we can find anything, talk to anyone that we come across.
That's it.
You did that with a bobby pin? Well, I'll be damned.
Okay, can't take that apparently. Can you hear him knocking on the door? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, so this was the overseer's office. Let's see what's on the terminal here.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault has been
I think so too. He seems to, whenever I like pick him up, he like points at it. So I don't know.
construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Okay, so there was talk of embezzlement. Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and the ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. So this goes over their treatment and different things. Let's see. Overseer's log. Change of testing parameters. This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from testing group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seemed more intrigued with the idea than appalled. Okay. The door wouldn't open. We received the activation notice from Vault Tech to begin the test despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system. To prevent the admittance of a local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days, and there is nothing I can do. Alright. I can't take this. Oh god. It's been weeks now, and I realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. Alright, well, we'll take that.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Okay, so Ezra was embezzling. Or we think Ezra was embezzling based on that. So let's go talk to, let's see, we have a concierge. So some things are stealing and some things are not, so we have to be careful what we pick up.
Experiments they did in places like this. Human decency must have been in short supply back then.
Yeah, so we don't want to take anything that's stealing. We are good people, and we are just here to solve a murder. Okay. Oh, we've got a couple people here.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You're gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
All right.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Yes, so let's see here.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
All right. So it could be him. We don't know. I mean, it was his bat at the crime scene, but he says he's being framed. And he thinks it's this Santiago person. So, let's see. And there's another door down here, so let's see what's here. There's a key.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the Overseer's key, though, and I already got into the Overseer's office, so we don't really need that key. Alright, let's go to the other side. Let's see who we can find over here. Oh, this is Santiago.
If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Alright.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
Let's see. I think it's about composition.
It's about composition. The balance of colors and emotions and the struggle to maintain internal order.
This was the last piece I
All
did
right.
in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Trees in space.
Trees in space. Maybe it's about The struggle to maintain life, adrift in an empty void!
The dramatics.
Oppose a cynical futurist interpretation. All meaning is contained in the struggle for life to continue. We must ascend.
He's obviously a heavy drinker. Although, maybe not, like, I don't know how he drinks.
And what about this one? And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say it's bullshit.
Is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was
This
thinking.
series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? My fellow connoisseur of
Alright,
the art.
let's talk to him
You
about
ever see
the
my latest
paintings.
work?
Or the murder.
I found red paint at the crime scene. You know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
So Ezra borrowed paint, and we think Ezra was embezzling. So
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours?
my charisma must be high. I'm getting all of these.
Her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open
Okay,
your mind
so
to new possibilities.
based on my conversation here with Santiago, I just don't feel like it's him. Like, he's not giving me murderous vibes.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died
Look at
last
this
month.
mess.
This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab. Hello, detective.
So, yeah, let's
Tell me
talk
about
to
yourself.
Mr. Riggs here.
Well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. Not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, detective?
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first Robo-Brains. the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Robobrains have a voice modulator? Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network.
So they can change their voices to be like other people.
Maybe later.
That's interesting, I think.
Get back to my work then.
What's on your mind, Captain?
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I think it's her. So Ezra was embezzling from the investors, who was Juliana. So for Juliana to say that Ezra wasn't embezzling, like, goes against everything we found in the overseer's office. I'm gonna go for it.
You're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra?
Should we let him go?
You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
I feel like So, in the case that this is an actual murder, obviously I would not let this person go. However, they are currently in a vault. They are all robo-brains and all very selfish. So, this robo-brain obviously does not know that the nuclear waste outside is the way it is. And I feel like that would be more of a punishment than anything else. So I'm going to let them go.
Okay. I'll let you go.
Well, I'm glad you've decided to be reasonable. I would have hated for this to come to more bloodshed. All right, detective. Tell Maxwell that it's over and get your reward. Then I'll make my way out when things have died down.
Okay.
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
I found Ezra. He killed Juliana, and he's been impersonating her.
Oh, my. I'll notify the staff and we can put an end to this once and for all.
Please stand clear. This is now
All right.
Free fire zone. Here we go.
For one day.
All right.
We got him. It's finally over. There you are, detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
We got $400 in pre-war money.
Always sell what we can't use ourselves.
Whole lot of pre-war money. All right. So let's see here. This is...
That was quite the commotion. Did you need something, detective? Forgot a personal item at home.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Something for everyone.
All right, so Pearl here sells the Dapper Gent, which is valued at 9,000 caps. That's why I was saving my caps, because I knew that whatever was in here was expensive. It's not great, but it's expensive. And since I collect legendary items, I have to get that. All right, so I can accept that.
How'd anyone stay sane?
And we are done with this vault. Good, yes. We can explore, so there was a second wing, and we can explore said second wing. It was never finished. It's literally just like nothing. There's nothing in here. It was all under construction.
Can't see much past my boots in this.
What an interesting vault. Alright, we are done there. We can exit the vault. Go ahead and save, just in case I get stuck in the elevator. I
Heads
guess
up.
we could
What's the plan?
talk to old Longfellow here while we're...
How do you feel about our relationship?
As long as you don't run from a fight or nag me about my drinking, we'll get along just fine.
Sounds good.
Oh, nothing.
Whatever you say.
This has been a very long elevator ride. It's taking so long. I feel like I might have to go back to a save. This is why I save before I get on elevators. Let's try again. This is genuinely why I save. I've gotten stuck on entirely too many elevators. And have had to like restart, and it'll be a time when I didn't save and then I have to go like so far back. All right. Worked that time. Since we're up here, let's go ahead and do our level up. Let's see what we got. Up. Up is good. Okay. All right. We are outside. So let's see what we've got here. Let's go get all of our pieces of combat armor. That should let us find a few other locations too. So let's start with this one. It's right off Haddock Cove. Okay, so that one is closest, so let's go this way. Carrying too much, so let's go back to land. We'll give a couple things to Old Longfellow, and then we will teleport our way to Sanctuary so we can drop off some of the legendary items, because that is really what's weighing us down. I haven't been there in a little while, so I've got all these legendary items that are just weighing me down. What do you mean? Because I already picked up stuff. So I need to give something that I'm carrying to my companion so that I can fast travel. I just have to find him. No, well, I mean, I already picked up stuff. I didn't think about it before I picked it up, and I can't fast travel while I'm over encumbered. So I need to find my companion, wherever he may be. So that I can give him some things so that I can then fast travel. Don't know where he is, though. I don't feel like it normally takes him this long to reappear. I should be able to, like, have my companion come to me. There should be a way to do that. Let's go to the Commonwealth. So, we can put those in there, those things, and both of those things. That dropped our carrying capacity down a lot. Don't need that. Let's see.
Hey. What? I'll be happy to carry any spirits you got. Of course, I can't promise you'll get them back.
He's doing pretty good with that. I don't think he needs that or that. And I'll just hold on to those.
You're tied to this place, kid.
So we can put that in there. I think I'm going to hold on to the harpoon gun for now. You know, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Alright, back to Far Harbor. Let's get the rest of our combat marine armor. And then I believe we will call it a night. So I am tired and I have to work in the morning. So let's see where our next closest piece is. We've got this one, which is way off the coast. Nothing really around that one. This one is close to Rayburn Point. That's the two that I have. So, and we could get Dima's cash while we're there. Let's do that. Let's go to Echo Lake Lumber, and we'll head toward that area. All right. That's that one. Do 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 do. I don't know what that sound was. That's okay. Fish.
There's easier ways to go fishing.
I hear gunshots. Let's check out this. What we got here? Walking around that way. There. I assume trappers. Whew. Alright, get some ammo for my harpoon gun.
Yes! Let the blood flow! Now you're realizing what a mistake you made. What? Where the hell?
See.
Hope you choke on your own blood, you and what's next?
Alright, let's see what he had. Hunter's Pack Right Bracer. Reduces damage from animals by 15%. Take that. Thank you.
Nice.
Right. Take those 15 bottle caps. Gotta replenish my stash after having to buy that 9,000 cap hat that I'm not even gonna wear. It's a little disappointing, but it's what I get for being a collector.
That's how we start!
Right.
Eyes open, something stalking us.
I can smell it.
Take them all.
All right. I think he was having issues going in and out of the water, but that's fine. Resolute Hardened Combat Sniper Rifle. Time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round in a magazine. Interesting. I'm gonna hold on to that for a minute. It's floating out. Alright. Great. Let's check their boat here. I don't think there's anything in it. Okay. Alright, let's go see if we can get our next piece of combat marine armor. Alright, let's see. No, I don't want that. Let's drop that. Still over encumbered. Chest pieces are typically heavy, so and I picked up that weapon. Weapons are heavy too. Alright, now let's... There he is, okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can give him I'll give him that back. He can hold on to that. I'm not going to need that for a little while. I don't have any ammo for that. He can hold on to that. Okay. Alright, he's carrying as much as he can carry, and that's fine. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's go there before we try to trek too far away. We're already here. We might as well check that out while we're here. Daybed conversation? What do you mean? Toddler bed. Oh, okay. I mean, if you think that we need to switch back to the crib, we can do that. Yeah. All right. Oh, that is a Mirelurk Queen, just randomly out here in the middle of nowhere. All right. I don't know where she came from. Oh, but we gotta take her out. So let's go ahead and pop that bad boy in there. Wonderful random battle that was. Did not anticipate just running into a Mirelurk Queen. Oh, I can't go that way, apparently. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, can't go that way.
We've got company.
What do we have? Oh, just hatchlings. Okay. All right. So next, remove our marker there, and we need to go there. So let's go here. just make our way. Alright. We now have all of the combat armor. Let's go to the Grand Harbor Hotel. Once I get up on shore, I'll go ahead and call it a night, and then next time we'll explore the Grand Harbor Hotel and confront Dima, because that is the next part of our quest line. I believe super mutants are what we are going to fight here, so let's go kind of over here a little bit so that we don't get... Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Alright, we are where we need to be here, so let's go ahead and save. And we will go ahead and quit. Alright. Well, thank you so much for hanging out in the stream and watching me play Fallout 4 through a little bit more of Far Harbor. We are almost done with Far Harbor. We do not have a whole lot left there. Thank you so much. So I will be back on next Sunday at 8 p.m. and I want to just show off again my mug, my Quick Save Conversations mug that I have that is for sale on turtlecraftstudio.com. Along with a few other things on there, a sweatshirt, and there are some coloring pages, some very cool things that I'm very excited about. So if you have time or you are interested, go ahead and go check that out. Support, you know, the channel, support me, all that fun stuff. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next week at 8 p.m.